This is John, and we're going to talk today about a Western W49, particularly mine. It's a modded one. Edge angles a little bit lower than they were factory, and this grip is not factory because, well, those were originally cracked when I got it. We'll go ahead and tell the story of this knife. This particular knife, this exact one, was something I'd found on eBay, wanted one for a while. And some people helped me get one, and also a lot of my own money went into this. A donation that was said to go to anything helped pay for that and the grips, but I paid for a lot of it myself too. This thing was not cheap. These things are not when you find them. I got a pretty good deal on it, but well, they can be cheap. We're getting off track there. This one, you might notice the guard stamp. Most people who see this assume they're fake. Well, they're not. Western made these, in my variant, from 1973 to 1976. And just a general name, the W49, don't remember what the 4 comes from, 9 comes from the 9-inch blade. Well, it's a smidge over 9, focus. A smidge over 9, 2 inches wide, a little under 3/16 inch thick, and full tang, with a big meaty guard. Well, these were made between 1973 and 1976. The reason why some people say these are fake is because, well, that guard stamp, earlier knives said Western, Boulder, Colorado, USA. These knives were made in Boulder, Colorado. Well, I don't know what happened exactly, but at some point the stamp may have broke, it may have got damaged. Stamps do that. And they changed it to this, either from no other option or simplification. Well, mine's, of course, modded, so it's not the perfect example. But, hey, you have to think, though. This is the exact pattern knife that's carried in Vietnam in the later part of the war. Except mine's modded. It probably wouldn't have been uncommon to see one that got a busted handle in the field, but these aren't super steels, and these aren't fancy. They're just knives. These are not a traditional designed Bowie knife, however, and it's Bowie due to the fact that that's probably the way the man said his name. He was from Kentucky. The pronunciation was probably not very fancy. But these come from the Marine Raider pattern of knife, which was made from the V44 in World War II. It earned the nickname Marine Raider because it was popular with the Marines. And then this and the case remained in production. The case is still in production, though the Vancro or chrome vanadium or whatever high carbon steel you want to call it is no longer in production. These are out of production and have been since 2006, when Camillus went under. Or was it 2008? Somewhere between that timeline, Camillus went under, these went out of production. This is an earlier variant, which was made by Western Cutlery. The ones after the date stamp by a few years were made by Crossman, which was a division of Coleman. I don't know if they still are or not. I don't keep up with companies. But yes, the same people that make the Crossman air guns made these for a while. Kind of neat, but that's a little bit of the history of these things. I mean, mine's not pristine. It's a good user, but not exactly a good collector's piece, if we know what I'm saying. But yeah, I got this thing for cheap, fixed it up. I need to make a sheath for it still, or a proper one. I've got one that keeps it from being in my leg. but it's not proper. Yeah, so not very thick, thin tip. You got to be careful these, or else you'll pop the tip. Very thin edge profile, widen the edge, of course. Of course, these are handy. You got a little bit of a notch here. A little bit of. You got to be careful and press your finger into the guard, or you will learn how good you are at sharpening the very hard way. We do not do that. I've done that before. That is not fun. But yeah, it's a little bit of a beater, but I'm proud of her. Well, I'm going to go ahead and cut this short and just say, if you ever see one of these cheap and just want to know more, send me a message on my Instagram or Twitter of the markings. The markings can be either on the ricasso, on the guard, and yeah, I'll tell you what I know about it, which is something I would love to do just to help you out. I mean, y'all are my subscribers after all. Y'all are what keep this channel going, because y'all bring in views. Y'all watch this, which I appreciate greatly. I mean, I'm just a man talking to a camera and a knife. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off. Y'all have a good one. If y'all like this, feel free to like and subscribe. If y'all have a Western Bowie knife, W49, want to know more about it, send me a message on my Twitter or Instagram, and when I see it, I'll reply what I know. Because, I mean, hey, the knife community, we're supposed to help each other. Well, the general outdoors community, it's not about fighting, it's about trying to help one another. That's what the whole prepping and everything else is supposed to be about, but that's a topic for a different video. So, yeah, weighty little things, but signing off. Thanks for watching.